Is this like one of the first carry Monkey Kings also we're seeing? I feel like we're not seeing this pick carry at all.
We've had, what, 4
and
games
now we pick
of
that
it.
often either. No, not really. I feel like they both should just farm.
Top trying for the chase on to save. Drop a blood grenade for this effort, but not quite able to finish off the job. Poking back at Fly. Be able to build up the Jingu and get the kill first there on Yakult. So able to take down save, but still a lot of situations in which a Medusa pick's not going to feel too bad.
Yeah, mid lane, they're actually doing a sneaky play here.
It's the setup. It's a lot of burst. Not enough, though. Ooh, Emo. He's going to try and stand his ground, but he's not going to win that trade. He is going to be the one to die first. GPK will die in response. Baboka is there with the jump in, so overall Yakult do manage to at least make sure they get both of the kills.
Deep ward place though, so Polison is scouting a lot, but Polison now getting gone on himself.
I should be able to have him here. Easily blown up by the 3 of them. I've got that early game burst. Same time down bottom, Kiritich is getting dope. Help not going to be coming in for him as they're able to move under the tower, take him out with the 3 of them.
Perfect timing for them to slow down the Medusa's farm. Miro looking for the play top. Fly gets stunned.
Into the silence. It's enough lockdown. Time top. I mean, Doom was dropped onto Fly. He's actually just able to turn and get the kill. Will still die to the Doom at the end of it. Because not before he found a bit of action in his favor, so...
Nice TP from Zeal. Doesn't get caught. A lot of TPs forced again now toward bottom to protect Kiritich, and they don't get a kill.
What's up?
With these TPs down here.
They know the Miro's alone. Can they chase him down? They'll get the slow on towards him. He's still pretty speedy. They'll drop the blood grenade down as well. There's Miro. They'll try and juke through the tree line, but he's going to be fine.
He's fast.
He is super speedy with these phase boots. They're going to chase on with the Primal Spring. He's got the Lotus. Oh, he's kind of stuck there.
Wait, got stuck? Wait, what the?
What happened? He's just
I
trying
think
to
he
walk into that tree.
I think he misclicked like into crystals. Whoopsie.
Probably was dead anyway. The boundless strike
Yeah.
was coming back up, but a little bit awkward there.
But the bigger kill on the other side, Emo, again, 0-3. I was going to say, this is a hard game for a Storm Spirit, too. It was a first pick Storm response into double silences and some disables, and Emo already off to a rough start.
I mean, they're still trying to fight here. Zeal's going to get caught by the silence, and GPK's in on top of him with the epicenter. Zeal, can he get himself up to the high ground? He can, but he'll get taken out there by the AoE damage from GPK. Emo's going to go back in on towards GPK. GPK gets the burst strike over to Roche, but Emo managed to get the right click flying through first, so we'll get the kill. Zips on for more, gets the double as he takes down save. Emo strikes back.
There we go, and he gets the galvanized stacks, all 3 of them. And look what he's queued up next. So it doesn't want to fall behind potentially. He might actually do this. The defusal into the Battle Fury after. Might do it, we'll see.
He's looking at Katomi, but Katomi has got backup by his side. GPK in with the epicenter onto Fly. Fly dies for his efforts there. We'll see if they can get out the Soulbind. Drop down onto the 2 of them. No immediate follow-up though, so Zeal and Emo can kind of push through it, still get the kill against Save, and now turn their attention back over towards GPK.
Nice play.
They might have lost Fly, but they get so much more in their favor once again here. Yakult.
No hesitation from him. He is literally not hitting creeps.
Miro. They'll catch him out down bottom. Fly swings back across, has the setup for Zeal and Baboka. He's keeping up very well.
Might get ganked here, though.
GPK. He's got the opening save. Looking to get in range for the follow-up. Look at the silence onto him. As well as the stun. Fly hasn't got any way to survive this. They'll drop the global as well to make sure there is no chance of escape. As Fly gets caught out. Can Yakult fight back? Zeal leading on to GPK. He's going to get jumped as well by Baboka. GPK tried to get the epi off, but Baboka's in with the blast off. And again, Yakult, they make sure even when they lose Fly.
Ooh, they do have that ward. It's 10 seconds remaining on it. They did see Fly.
He should be pretty dead here. I don't know if he's going to anticipate this one. There's the lead in. Fly. They'll have him. He'll be able to back away.
They do want to keep looking. They do want to still at least get maybe another kill on this Dusa, because they've only got 1 so far.
Here we go. They've got the global and the epi. It's a lot of damage. Is it enough to kill him? He'll get the timber chain off. The Glimmer's there as well. The burrow strikes in. He's still alive here, Zeal. Zeal surviving. Soulbind's in. He's still alive. The Boundless Strike not going to be able to... He's going to allow them to hold back. The two of them. He lives.
Oh, Zeal.
That got a little bit awkward. Trying to throw everything down onto the timber saw, and it still wasn't enough.
Emo
forcing
doing some
Bepboom
big
back.
work. After being 0-3, now 6-3.
Yeah, the mid's got to be a bit careful. Emo's still got mana to close in on towards him. He's pretty much had to use his entire mana pool to set up on this, but it will succeed. Miro's gone. The Doom that he drops down, it's not going to result in anything for him as Emo's able to easily survive it.
Worth it at this point in the game. A lot of money with that kill streak, and it's a solo kill, so 854. Probably got himself almost a full level out of it, too.
Top fly. The setup on a Kiritich. They put the lockdown as well with the Vortex. Soulbind silence out into the two of them. Kiritich able to pop the Stone Gaze. They'll kill off Emo the once. Zeal and Polison trying to wrap him from the side. Put the TP out here. Kiritich, there's nothing to stop it. Kiritich will live. Emo, though, continues to chase on, desperate to find something out of this one. He's got his eyes on GPK, gets the Vortex on towards him. GPK going to try and get the epicenter off, but GPK's gone. Miro tries to jump in to help him, but GPK is already dead. The Boundless down on a Miro. Miro and GPK just dead again, Fog. Emo will at least die in return, so something to be said here for Bepboom team this time round. But the Wukongs is down. Kiritich caught in the middle of it. Fly falling low, though. Kiritich can finish off the kill. Good man to dodge here. Still jumping around the Wukongs. He's up to the high ground, but doesn't matter. Kiritich able to finish him off. Starting to get a little on the mana, Kiritich. But he should be fine. Back over the mid, but Boca will chase him down. So it's something for Bepboom. They get the two biggest kills they could hope for.
Yakult has to be very careful how they stand together. They can't get double doomed.
And they go. Jump onto Baboka, but Baboka's able to turn and get the Hex off onto Miro. Emo's in with the Vortex as well. Kiritich holding off with the Stone Gaze for now. The turn to Zeal. Zeal can get his way out of this. Caught in the root, but now the BKB's out there. Drop the Doom onto Zeal.
He's dropped the Doom.
Zeal backing off. He's going to get glimmered. Not going to be able to survive this, though. They make the jump on towards him. Finish up a double for Kiritich. They've been ready to try and push for more, potentially. Polison starting to heal up at the side. See Emo looking for the wraparound. He's got this amplified damage rune good to go. Makes the jump over towards Katsomi, but the global's there. That'll be the buyback now from Zeal. They want to try and put everything into this fight. Fly jumps in over towards the high ground, gets the Wukong's command. Emo gets caught by the leash. He's gone. Emo dead. Stone Gaze on a Fly. He'll try and jump away to the side of the Wukong's command, but Kiritich is able to chase him down. Fly into the tree, but GPK has the burrow, catches the Monkey King.
Katomi has Refresher now, too, so double global is at the ready.
And they're in. They've found Zeal again. Doom gets dropped down. That's going to be Zeal out of the fight. He has buyback available. See if he opts to use it. Fly having to jump away to safety.
At some point, they got to either go in or you got to just give it up. Roche in 38 seconds, it is going to shift position, so Bepboom, they're going to commit for the kill here.
They go for a steal. They're not going to get the chance. The jump's already there on the Zeal. They get the Burrow Strike, follow up into the Hex. Zeal will still get the BKB off, but he's caught by the Doom. They'll chase him down. GPK falls low. Zeal will live for now. The Global Silence comes off in return as Kiritich is able to turn, shoot down Baboka. Miro finishes off Zeal there with that last tick or so, and now Roshan. It's all Bepbooms, of course. They get the pickups. Still got the siege creep coming in though, Bepboom.
They do. Kiritich, he's in with it.
Emo. Get the Hex onto Kiritich. Able to take away pretty much half of his mana with this damage coming in from Polison. Not enough though, and GPK, he's in. Center of the Burst Trap, will get pushed back by the Hurricane Pike. They'll drop the Global Silence here to allow them to sort of back up and focus. Fly, who tried to come in for the fight, but he's dead. Zeal will look to move forward for GPK, but the Burst Strike's back up. GPK gets away. Simo try and zip in to fight him on the back of it all. He'll find save, and GPK does end up going down, so it's something here from Yakult. Can they get more? Got a bit of control on the Kiritich. Jump in as well, but there's the silence coming through, keeping Kiritich safe, allows him to get the Stone Gaze off. Emo frozen in position. As the storm goes down, Kiritich blinks over towards Baboka. He'll buy a bit of safety here with the Glimmer, but it comes to an end as he's caught in the Gorgon's grasp. Godlike now on Kiritich. Fly will be able to push on, at least get Kataomi, but Kiritic still untouched here. And even if they do manage to get him, he's going to have that second life. The Soulbind comes out. They have the Hex follow-up onto Emo.
They're all dead.
They're throwing their lives at them, trying to desperately do something, but they cannot. This game is over. They could not deal with this Medusa.
That whole play around the tier 2 top is where it just totally turned around. Kiritic, right, standing his ground, gets the kill onto 2 or 3 heroes.
And yeah, I mean, BetBoom, you know, they've had a few losses so far in the groups, but when we see this sort of play around a Medusa like this, wouldn't be surprised if we see them try and set things up for another Medusa lineup